Oh yeah.
Alright, ready, ready, ready? Ready? I think they're ready. Alright, we're starting the game.
Do we have a pronunciation guide?
Xylo Free Puddle.
Okay.
I'm gonna, that's, well, I don't know if that's it, but that's it now.
If free puddle, I agree with. I was a little
Yeah.
shaky on the other one.
Yeah. I actually played Xylo, in something. I remember his name, or in a ZVZ. Although it was like a ZVZ, best of 3, maybe? In Chobo Star League, I think? I don't know.
Hmm.
I
And
forgot
of
what
course,
happened.
with the
I
US
think I just bailing all in them. So I'm sorry.
Lots of Zorks.
Yes. Hey, it's all in. We're a bunch of Zergs. Oh shit. Alright. So I'm gonna kick off this best of 7 all kill. In the bottom left hand corner, we have from Team Unrivaled. It is Xylo.
And over here in the top right hand corner, we have Allin's very own free puddle.
Free puddle. Is he free? Is it like free like he wants to be free from his clutches of Zergdom, or is he free like he's really, really bad at the game? He's a free win.
Oh, he is doing a build.
He is also doing the 13-12 build. Or was that 13-12? I think so. Something like that. Or was it 14? It might have been 14-14.
No, it was 13-12.
Things happen so fast that I can't. I don't know.
And it looks like on the other side we have a hatch.
Hatch. So I actually really like aggressive builds on this map because it's a 4-player map, right? And it's super hard to scout anything. So like you'll have lings in your base before you even see their base sometimes. And if it's if Puddle doesn't, no, if Xylo doesn't catch us pretty quickly, it's gonna be really hard to defend.
Mm-hmm. This is a very long distance though. So.
Yeah, yeah. And he's not gonna scout on first, so. Well, actually, doesn't matter. He knows where he is because he got the overlord scouting down and he's got the drone scouting outwards.
I don't know.
Yeah. The thing is, some people do this without drone scout, but I don't think it's a good idea. The drone scout really just makes it so that these first links don't waste any time getting across the map, right? They know exactly where to go. They go in straight away.
How many minerals are you really missing?
Yeah. Especially because you don't have much larva because you're, early pool, early gas. You're going to be just constantly making lings anyway. And you're probably going to be having a little more gas than, a little more minerals than you actually could use. So let's see what happens. Let's see what Xylo can do. His pool's about to finish. Let's see what he builds off. How many lings he builds. Both queens. He's going to build 4 lings. So that's...
He isn't going to know this until basically the last possible moment.
and Puddle even built a spine crawler down at Xylo's natural. So it's going to be pretty tough. If that spine crawler comes up, it's going to be very, very hard to stop this.
Yeah.
Here comes the lings out. Ooh, already fighting with the lings. Does lose one. That's kind of big. Because you don't want to fight till you at least have even supply of lings.
Mm-hmm.
And now Puddle's going to sit on the ramp and stop these lings from coming down and contesting that spine crawler.
Queen's out. Back off, but the spine crawler's up, so this base is forced. I mean, there's just no way he can get ahead.
Yeah, without a Balin Nest or without anything, this spine crawler should just have free reign.
It's still up in drones, so losing the base isn't.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
He does have 4 drones on this gas.
Yeah, and Puddle is fully committing to this, not building any drones off this. Oh, well, now he's starting to build drones.
There's a Baneling Nest.
Yeah, his Bane Nest is a little, like, it's not... Oh, actually, maybe he's not fully committing to it. He built the Baneling Nest. I thought he was going to actually build a Baneling Nest, try to follow us over a Baneling bust up the ramp, but he's actually just not going to do that and just hang out.
Double spine crawler out of his opponent.
Oh, I actually really like this because even if he clears up... Oh, is that enough lings? That's enough lings. And I think that...
And this, I think, is a bit too many lings.
I don't know, that spine crawler's gonna go down. He can still do damage here. Another spine crawler is not gonna get up either. And that not even cancels, that's another 100 minerals that could have been lings or drones is gonna get taken out. Queen gets taken out. And these lings have full reign right now. Even building Baneless now. Yeah, and Xylo's looking a little hurt. He may clean us up though if the...
But there's gonna be more.
Oh, these Banelings though! These Banelings! Oh!
Now it's 16-9 in terms of drones. More lings moving across the map, and without a queen, there's just no larva to be able to reproduce
Yeah.
units.
Alright, so we got this fine car, about a third of health, it's going to try to walk up and get itself planted.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be able to do it with the Ling support here.
Yeah, he has superior lings, and without a queen,
Yeah.
really do anything. There's not much that they can.
Yeah, and there's the GG. Game 1 goes to All In. Alright. It was a well-played game by Puddle. Good build selection, I would say, on that map. Pretty hard to defend that in silo without seeing it pretty early. So, yeah. Let's see what the next map is gonna be here. It's the map. Did we say the map pool is the regular ladder map? Wait, is Ruins of Ceres even in the ladder maps?
I don't know.
No, it's not. Okay,
No.
so maybe the old. I think it's probably the
Season 1 ladder pool.
It's either Season 1 ladder pool or the Alpha League ladder pool, I think. So they know it's an all-kill situation, right? So you're gonna go with someone who's good against Zerg on a map that should be favored for something other than Zerg, right? In theory.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Wait, I gotta look what the map pool is. It is up here somewhere. Where are you? Orbital. Okay, I think it's the last ladder map. Okay. Yeah. So last ladder map pool. What was your favorite map to play on versus Zerg?
To play again in the last ladder pool, to play against Zerg. That's a good question.
As the resident, like, single Terran player on All In.
Probably Dusk Towers.
Yeah, Dust Towers. It's still in the map pool now, and I really don't like playing as Liberators.
It's probably Dusk Towers. Because there's good Liberator spots, and there's some. It definitely feels like there's ways to cut off a fourth.
Yeah.
From a Zerg, and then you can expand on your own natural pretty easily.
That sounds alright. I think that's probably the next map. That's what I would choose next map pick for this map for this.
I can tell you it was not probably on terraces.
Well, you didn't like the roaches?
No,
like billions and billions of roaches on how much?
Like there were times where it was just like, he just has lots of stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
Although that was a map that I personally believe that if you had 2-raxed a lot, you'd have a very high winning percentage. Because so many Zergs were just like, hey, there's like 3 gold bases. I'm just gonna take those. So,
yeah, that's true. You did find a lot of Zergs going really greedy, which I don't even know if you needed to, because you had a gold anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think a lot of it has to do with like you see your money flying up like that, and you're like, oh, I make more hatchery.
Make another hatchery, right? All right, so it looks like our next game is gonna be on Frozen Temple, so it's not exactly the last ladder map pool.
What do you think of Frozen Temple?
I really like it as a map in general. I'm not really sure it's better for or worse for.
In TBZ at least, I've had a lot of trouble holding third bases.
TBZ, yeah, the third base is a little bit out there.
It's so far away,
and it's pretty exposed.
At least, especially its entrances. So there's no like good. Okay, I set up my army here, and I can kind of defend 3. It's pretty hard to do that.
Yeah.
Which makes things very bizarre. And then once the rocks are down, there's just like 1, 2, 3, 4 different attack paths. That can be.
All right, I guess I'm making these games. Frozen Temple. Create game. Where's Puddle? Invite the game. Invite. Where are you? Okay. All right. Can people just join off me? I actually have no idea. Or do I have that setting where only friends can join off me? I really hope I don't. Okay. Where is that setting that like makes it so everybody can join my game instead of just friends?
Might be in privacy mode, probably.
Gameplay. Observer, replay, language, region, social. Social, right?
Oh yeah, probably.
Region, channels, privacy. Only allow.
It should be in privacy. Yeah, it should be in the privacy of only allow me to.
I don't know. Whatever. I was gonna invite people in manually because it's easier. It is true, but once the sound goes down, all I can hear is your static.
I need to buy a mic.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. I don't know if you can hear mine or not, but I want to actually get a new mic at some point. Because right now mine is still hanging from the ceiling, which is kind of annoying. And if I move into New York, I'm gonna need to move it and do something different.
You're not gonna have your current system.
All right, who else? Yeah, I'll have the current system. I just gotta figure out a better setup. Hopefully, this sound will be better, not like echoing everywhere. Okay, wait, he could join. So I'm guessing Achilles gonna play, unless Monk's playing. I'm gonna guess this is what we want to do, right?
Well, there's Achilles. Alright, look at that. Terran. Dream coming true.
Oh, the TVZ dream? Is it? We'll make us all refs, why not? Just in case something crazy happens. Alright, is Puddle ready? Achilles ready? Puddle, go. Alright, we're getting ready. I don't know who Eugene Levy is, but everybody says that Mark actually looks like Ted Cruz. Because it's fucking hilarious.
I am, in fact, Ted Cruz.
everybody go vote tomorrow.
Please vote for president.
You see in the back it says elect Mark Haber, that's it.
Elect Ted Cruz president.
Elect Ted Cruz.
Alright, so let's see TVZ on Frozen.
TVZ on, yep. Alright, I keep forgetting I can't do this. What? Why is the chat thing still there? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, never mind. I'll fix that later. So, in the bottom right hand corner, we have going 1-0 up for Team All In. It is. Oh, never mind. It's not TVZ. He's also sorry. We're gonna restart. We lied.
The dream is broken.
1-1? No. Yeah, I was actually really excited to cast a TVT. So I'm gonna switch that back. Create game. Invite the game. Where are you? Oh god. Alright. Next time I do this, I'm not gonna invite people to games anymore. That's above my pay grade.
It would seem we have a new StarCraft viewer in the chat.
Invite the game. Wait, who am I missing? Monk. I got Puddle. Where's Puddle? Did I invite him? There we go. Wait, there we go. We did it. We did it, guys.
So, StarCraft is a great game.
It's like... How would you describe StarCraft as a game to someone who's never seen or played StarCraft before? I know it's always like super fast real-time chess, but I think there should be a better one.
I mean, I'd have to just say it's like the cornerstone RTS. Like I guess it really comes down to like, do you
it's the only RTS.
Well, that's it. But like, do you know what an RTS? Like, if you know what an RTS is, I feel.
Yeah.
Granted, I feel like you know what StarCraft is, but.
Yeah, it's true.
Really, I don't know. I guess I've played like Total War games.
Ready for reals? Is Puddle ready for reals?
I think we have.
We're just gonna go. I'm gonna assume we're good to go.
Go with it.
Oh shit, we're not refs anymore. Awkward.
Oh, well.
I'd like to use my lifeline. Puddle looking to reach out for the audience for help here. And got a photo friend to help him out in this game.
That'd be an interesting idea for a StarCraft tournament. If like you can at some point.
Oh, how sick would it be like tag team, right? Yeah. Like, say you're in the middle of a game, and you see an attack coming, you don't know how to hold it. You pause, you tap in your friend, and he comes, sits down, and plays instead.
That would be a really interesting tournament.
Yep. Alright, I think we switched the colors up this time. In the bottom right-hand corner, again, of 1-0 for Team All In, it is Puddle.
Over here in the top left, we have TeamUR's Akali.
Akali? Sure, whatever. I was gonna say Akali, but I don't want to give, you know.
You don't need to give it.
So it looks like Akili here is actually going to give Puddle a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. Was that a 13-12 or was that a 14-14? I'm really bad at scouting these builds fast. I want to do the intros, so I'm always like not looking at the initial pulls, and there's always an initial pull when I do that.
Yeah, I did not catch it either. But we are seeing a pool first Puddle.
Yeah, so he should be a little more prepared than Zyla was last game.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I mean, granted, it's not a series, so it's a little different, but interesting to go 13-12 into now pool first.
Yeah, like was it 16? I don't know. Yeah. I should really pay attention.
I mean, it ended up factoring in the end at the very end, but it was sort of was there. This time around, we're going to see Baneling much earlier. I would think Puddle's not really intending to keep this hatchery up. Just waiting to defend his name with Spinecrawler.
I think that Spinecrawler's telling me he wants to say, all right, take that hatch. Well, we're fine. We're gonna hold our main base, and then you can't do anything with it. Although he's gonna pull these drones a little bit late. I don't know if he's gonna. This.
Yeah, last time Puddle delayed his Baneling nest, and it ended up factoring in the end at the very end, but it was sort of was there. This time around, we're gonna see Baneling much earlier. I would think Puddle's not really intending to keep this hatchery up. Just waiting to defend his name with Spinecrawler.
I think that Spinecrawler's telling me he wants to say, all right, take that hatch. Well, we're fine. We're gonna hold our main base, and then you can't do anything with it. Although he's gonna pull these drones a little bit late. I don't know if he's gonna.
I mean, he's still. This hatch is going.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
Now I feel like these pulled drones seem.
Yeah. I think if you were gonna pull drones to defend that, you had to do it a little bit earlier. Because he got so much free damage on the hatchery to begin with that I don't think pulling drones that late would have done anything. Yeah. With the Spinecrawler as well, that's doing nothing in the main base for now.
They trick on the Banelings.
Yeah. He's gonna spot it, this Overlord. So I wouldn't be surprised if he cancels his hatchery and retreats over to his main base and tries to snipe out these Banelings with Spinecrawler. Oh, ooh, I don't know if it's good. That Spinecrawler's got a burrow.
To get itself down.
Let's see how this micro. Let's see the micro. It's he killed the larva. That's actually a pretty big thing. He did not actually kill a single worker there. Interestingly enough.
Cancel on the hatch. I did not see.
I didn't see. I was looking at the main. This is gonna be pretty hard to hold. But nope, he's not even gonna try. He did actually not lose a single drone until before the GG there. Funnily enough.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Fortunately, or fortunately if you are Team Unrivaled, it is now 1-1. Alright, so we got 2 ZBZs. I think your expertise is coming in handy here as the Terran player.
So much so, and
you're gonna get really good at it soon. I think you get really good at casting ZBZs soon because you've only casted ZBZs.
That's all I know how to cast. That's all I cast. Yeah. Well, but the thing is, I'm only gonna get good at casting like all-in ZBZs, and I don't just mean that as our team name. I meant all-ins, but
to be fair, all-in ZBZ is a little bit all-in-y because of Tang's guides, but
yes. And you were afraid that we were not going to get enough games in
yeah.
We're gonna get like 30 games in an hour.
It's true. Actually, this is good. This is moving along nice and quickly because we got 30 minutes to do possibly 5 more games.
Well, if it's 5 more, that'd be a little long. But.
Yeah. Well. Alright, so I'm gonna assume All In is discussing who to bring out next. I would kind of want to jump into that Discord and hear their discussion, but I don't know if I want to do that. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's 3 minutes late anyway. It'd be kind of cool, like
it'd be interesting to hear it.
Yeah, like you see team, CS:GO or something, right? And they tap into their calls, and it's just a bunch of people screaming and obscenities and shit.
I mean, I think that's the next big thing for team games. Obviously not StarCraft.
Yeah.
It's 1v1, so putting in comps would be meaningless. But like, I would love to hear like inside
Yeah.
comps for team-based games.
What's funny is I want to hear the that's what I'm not gonna say. Like League of Legends, right? Like MOBAs, Dota, League of Legends. They always show the calls during team fights, and all of that is just them screaming down targets like really loudly. I want to hear the chat before that. You know, like when are we making our rotations and shit like that. I don't want to. I don't care about the screaming.
I'm very interested to see like just to listen to like bot lane comms. I mean, I don't even.
Yeah,
I
maybe sure.
Watch long enough, so I don't actually know what the hell's going on in their meta with like lane swaps and shit. But like, if just like I'd be interested to hear like a support and an AD carry their communication back and forth just during like downtime. I think would be interesting.
Yeah.
To hear, like, what they're actually thinking.
I would love to also hear StarCraft, like when like GSTL was happening, like what the strategy of bringing this person out was. That's kind of cool.
Or just like what I mean, this is more just advice, but like the stuff that like when like you know say TLO goes into a Team Liquid booth, like what's he actually saying?
This guy's a scrub. You got this. You got this easy, easy. It's just pure motivation.
Failed. You are going. How did you dishonor me like this?
What was it? That was MLG Orlando, right? The one that Huck won. I'm like, I don't know what was said, but I'm pretty sure whatever Tyler said to Huck inside the booth in those games won on the tournament. I don't know what it was, but
I would not want to have been the guy who had to go into like Idra's booth at the end.
Just in control going there, Idra's like, get the fuck out. Oh, okay. All right, we got. It looks like we got Shadver coming in. We're gonna have a little PBZ action, possibly. I think. A matchup I am actually, well, today we are very familiar with in All In because there was a lot of salt in the chat.
Wouldn't be Monday without a little salt.
That's true. It was a good day. I was a little bored at work, so I just turned on the hip chat. You know, started reading through the hate for Bly and the hate for Protoss late game. It was good. I had a very bland lunch, so the salt really helped out.
Yeah, it warms the soul.
It warms the soul, exactly.
And hey, it does raise your high blood pressure.
It does, exactly.
Just like regular salt.
Let's see, PVZ. I want to say we're gonna go to Orbital. Maybe.
Okay.
Or
It's Frozen, Prion, Dusk, Orbital, Arena, Ruins.
I wanted to say Dusk. Or actually, it could be Dusk, because we don't have any turrets anyway. Yep, there's Dusk. Okay, it's gonna be Dusk.
There are two different Ruins maps in the map pool right now.
Yeah. Well, not in this map pool, in the old map pool.
No, but if you combine, because we're combining this partially, that's interesting.
Dusk Towers, create game.
You'd think that like war creates lots of ruins or something. I was just trying to tell us something.
Well, I mean, the whole point of StarCraft is warfare, and things got destroyed, so there's gonna be a lot of ruins, right?
So that was a 3-minute game because one player decided to do a strategy that will most of the time end the game very quickly, and they're trying to attack very early on. You see that a decent amount of time within the matchup we just saw, Zerg versus Zerg, where it's two different Zerg players. But you can see it in all of them where just one player decides to attempt to end the game really fast, and then either they're going to win or they're going to lose. The last two games we've seen both times the all-inning player, not the player from All In, but the player who's doing the aggressive build.
Yeah, our name's a little.
It's very complicated. Win.
The fact that our name is All In makes it a little difficult sometimes. The All In player, right?
Yes. We don't know what we're going to see.
The All In player may not be the All In player.
But we're not going to see a 13 build more than likely. That's not really a ZVP build, to my knowledge.
There are a lot of early cheese things you can do against Protoss. I've heard about all of them today.
I mean, that sounds like Protoss's one of their big complaints is they just can't defend early pools, and they can't not go Phoenixes because Mutas kill them.
Yep.
Which, as a Terran player, I'm kind of like, well...
Oh, poor you, not dealing with Mutas.
You know how it feels, Protoss players? Like, you have to defend against Mutalisks?
To be fair, Marines are a little bit better against mutas than Protoss stalkers.
That is true. I'm not saying that they're not. We don't have the tools to do it. It's just like, oh, now you understand.
All right, going into Dust Towers.
Mm.
Like what I was saying before is I was actually expecting to save Dust Towers for a Terran, but then I realized that I don't know how many Terrans are in this. Will be available to play in this.
Yes.
All right. So in the top right-hand corner, playing a very stylish purple Protoss, it is all-in Shadver.
Down here in the bottom, having won the last game, we have Team Unrivaled's Akali.
I thought it was Achille. It's Achille, right?
Akali, alright, we'll settle on Akali.
I don't know. I don't think it's Akali, because there's no A there. It's Akili.
You're right, it's Akali.
Yeah, it's Achille. I just realized how much I used to think blue versus or pink versus purple ZVZ was bad. I just realized how bad blue versus purple Protoss is. Because you see Protoss is purple, then you go to the it's purple and sort of bluish with the crystals.
This is gonna be difficult.
Then you go back to the Zerg side and it's blue with purple with the hatchery.
And add in, and then you have
okay.
Rival Glow that's also
Yeah.
purplish.
It's okay. It's fine. They're two different races. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say gas and a pool are down for Achille already. So what this sort of tells me, I haven't played enough ZPs to really know. I want to guess this means an early speed into map control, possibly doing Dark's Ling Bling style from SSL, was it? Where he beat
Yeah.
Yeah, because that seems to be the rage for a lot of Zergs to try out. I've been trying it out personally. I've been failing miserably at it, but I've been trying it. It was cool. Baneling drops into a Ling Bling composition into Broodlord Ultra.
And then it's going to be up against, this is a double adept pressure, at least that's what it looks like to me. So I would think that this means that we're going to see the tools to defend.
Yeah, for sure.
Or,
never mind, there's a Roach one. Completely
definitely
lied.
going to have the tools to defend adapts. Now, adapts are still pretty good at sneaking around and killing things.
Yeah, well, micro adepts are still going to be a pain, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't...
We're going to see expansion coming down here.
Yeah, expansion's coming down.
This is just your regular 2 adapt pressure into expand. But to see what Shadver's tacking is after that.
Yeah.
Because that'll really determine. There's a Robo. I would think this leans towards aggression because this Robo gives you the tools to be aggressive.
The only thing I'm a little bit curious about is how...
What is this queen doing?
Well, first of all, these two adepts are going to have to go in there and scout that roach horn out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to see these 5 roaches pop, and I want to know what... I want to see what Shadver's reaction is going to be, because he's going to know there's a lot of roaches out and very little amount of drones.
He the roaches, and he even sees the ones coming up from the natural.
If he he didn't get to see the saturation in natural, which I'm going to assume seeing that many roaches, he after seeing that many roaches, he should know that there's not that many drones, and it's going to be a pressure coming.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to know that there's something coming. Putting down more gateways.
Yeah.
I actually would love another pylon by the ramp.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Overcharge. He's going to have the energy for 2.
Yeah, but only one of them's going to be in the range to deal with the ramp.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I feel like if you have an extra pylon, it could be...
this Immortal could be pretty useful, though, for sure.
Yes.
And Warp Gate... Oh, he didn't hold position to Zealot. Alright, he's gonna have to Photon Overcharge, but he might get in. There's no hold position. Alright, he's gonna buy himself some time with that Photon Overcharge, though, and now his gateways are up. Oh, is that Zealot gonna get in there in time? It's fine. It's Photon Overcharge is pretty good.
It's gonna be very hard, to be honest.
It's still gonna be very, very hard to hold us, but like, it was almost a disaster. Oh, nice force field there.
Oh, we see good guns Zerg to immediately kill it.
Yep.
He needs to make sure he does not lose the mothership core. That would be very sad for us.
Ooh, this Immortal's running for his life here. It's pretty good micro from this Immortal. The second one's out now, so I think the Roaches are going to be...
I think he's going to be able to defend this.
Yeah, the Roaches should be able to be pushed back now. He even keeps that first Immortal alive with, what, 15 HP?
That was an 11 kill Immortal.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Follow up with a lot more Lings coming in.
Yeah, but with the Zealots here, and as long as they're in position, he's not going to be able to get up. I don't
Zealots
think.
are in position, if they're not...
Huh. Okay. Did I not see this Queen running all the way up? Because how did this Queen get here?
I mentioned that actually at the very early part of this. I said, what is this Queen?
I didn't even notice, because that Queen... She made a journey. Pretty long journey across the map. I've never timed it, but that's a pretty long journey.
There's still a full commitment to this attack.
Yeah.
There's no drone. Alright, some drones starting now.
If this Queen survives... No, okay, I was going to say... If this Queen makes it all the way to the other the Protoss Natural and it comes back, it would have been something, but no, the Queen does get taken out.
So we're seeing Shadwer go up to 5 gateways now. So I think that he's going to try and return...
Oh yeah, for sure. He's up, what, 35 to 17 workers? He could come, probably walk across the map and A-move and probably win this game. Just barely dodges the corrosive bows with the War Prism.
You will see Zerg sometimes over-drone, not making units, and then...
Yeah.
You know,
well, I mean...
The thing that's just curious to me is I'm just curious what he's thinking with it.
To kill off the Adepts. Really. Yeah. That's the only reason I can see it. Because Adepts will die to Banelings pretty quickly. Zealots will die. Yeah. Because the only way you could get onto these Immortals is if you kill the front line, and there's no real good way to kill the front line without Banelings.
Yeah. Force building the ramp. And with the War Prism micro,
yeah, there it is. There's a GG. Shatter coming secures the victory. 2-1. Yep. Alright, so now we got something other than a Zerg. Guaranteed for the next game.
That's the first. This is the first of these 3 games. It's the first one that the aggressive player has lost.
Yeah, that is true.
The aggressive wins, and then now we see the aggressive player.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of roach pressure like that, but on that map, it's really, really hard to bust up the ramp, right? I mean, do you think it could have been different if he took all of his corrosive biles and took out that pylon? I think it could have made a pretty big difference, especially because that was the only pylon.
Yeah, because just for nothing else, the lack of that photon overcharge probably killed a whole bunch of Lings, and you saw how close that Immortal was to dying. And then, you take the Immortal out, and then in that second fight, there's only 1 Immortal as opposed to 2. Mm-hmm. Immortals are such a snowball unit because of how much damage they output and how much they soak up.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have won, but I think things get a lot more dangerous for Shadwer if that pylon's dead.
Oh boy, the map list isn't loading. Come on, map list, you could do it. Come on.
Wasn't it Frozen, Prion, Dusk, Orbital, Arena, Ruins, and Ruins?
No, I mean the custom game maps.
Oh, the custom game maps. Well, that's more of a problem.
Come on, you could do it. Wait, do I have bookmark maps? Nope, doesn't work. None of them loading. Fuck. Come on, you can do it. What if I leave multiplayer and come back?
I can't load custom.
Oh wait, I did it. Okay. Yep. The only problem is there's a stupid ladder maps check mark. Okay, well I can do this. Because the ladder. Okay, so the way Blizzard maps are set up now is you have Blizzard maps and there's a check mark for ladder maps. So only current season ladder maps show up by default.
Yeah. Well.
If you uncheck that, random shit shows up.
It's every Blizzard map in the history of mankind.
Yeah. And that probably takes forever to load. Alright. What am I downloading? It's going, slowly. Come on. Come on, downloading. We're getting there slowly. So a little preview for the next, I guess, hour or so. Oh, good. Yeah, I need to relog in. Alright, I'm gonna relog in. Log back in. So in the next, I guess, 20 minutes, hopefully, if this ends, it's gonna be Team Ascension competitive versus All Inspiration for the. Oh my God! I can't connect the BattleNet. Are you?
Is BattleNet down?
I really hope not. Oh, you gotta be.
That would be
kidding me.
Very impressive.
Let's go back to the desktop and try this again. But so it's gonna be Team Ascension competitive versus All Inspiration in the Alpha League. It's gonna be Tang versus Buildings in a ZVZ. OMG a Banana versus Full Metal a TVP. Josh in the Box versus Grip in a PVZ. And then Bombs versus the Wagon in a TVZ. So there's not a single mirror matchup.
Ooh.
And everyone on Team Ascension is Grandmaster. Tang, I still count as Grandmaster. Full Metal, I still count as Grandmaster. So,
all right. So
I think that those could be some pretty sick games. But before that, we have these games to deal with, right? Alright, so I think we're back in the game. So it's gonna be Bears versus Shadver, another PVZ. I feel like I've played Bears on ladder recently. Maybe not. I don't really remember. But he is a Masters League player, and I think very good. Well, I assume anyone who's a Masters is very good, right?
Yeah. I mean, I assume everyone who's in class is very good, but
anyone who's better than me is just
good.
amazing, right?
And everyone who's worse than me is utter shit.
Exactly. Such is the way of competitive video games.
Exactly. Short to innovation, everyone just looks like a terrible player.
I saw the I forgot. There's like a Reddit comment on it today. I'm sure this isn't new, but they were saying how there are 4 races in StarCraft: Zerg, Terran, Protoss, and Korean Terran. Oh no, it was the awards for 2015 on Team Liquid.
Oh, okay.
All right. So in the bottom left-hand corner of everyone's favorite map, Olrena, it is All In Shadver.
And up here in the top of Arena, looking to pull back and tie this series of 2, we have TeamUR Bears.
Shit, how do I do this again? Is it Control S? Shit, Oh god, nope, I didn't mean to give you 7 points. Nope, we're getting there. Alright, I did it. Sorry, I forgot there's a scoreboard option on GameHeart, and I just gave All In 7 points.
Yes,
we're fine.
That's not, that's not
bias. Full All In bias.
Yep.
Alright, so Bears is going for a spawning pool first. I guess it's a pretty safe build. I'm always a fan of going hatch first just because what are they going to do? Oh, I like this. Hide in the drone.
Well, in this case,
sneak it out.
What we do is make adapts.
Yeah. Oh, that is true.
That is the answer to that question.
But I mean, like the possibility of a can rush is so much smaller now because most of the time you don't play forward fast expand. So I feel so safe taking a hatch first nowadays. So I don't know.
Is this a late gas at 19?
Well, I play gases to like 4 minutes, so for me, no. For most people, probably a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing about ZVP. I spent about 2 days for about 3 hours a day looking at ZVP replays I just found online. And I swear to God, every single pro I watched played ZVP differently. So I don't know what standard is in this matchup, and it just seems like everyone's trying something different and hoping for the best. So we'll see. Oh, it does take out the probe. Nice little. Make sure he gets the probe. It gets a full surround and kills it.
Ted Cruz, am casting this game.
I think you've just accepted your fate.
I've accepted.
Who was the first one to say? Victory was the first one who said that, right?
Victory who made the picture.
Good. Oh God, can I share that picture later?
I don't care.
Sweet. I'm. Actually, no. Okay, here's the problem though. That picture is only funny if you've seen the original, because it's so similar to the original picture that it just.
If you haven't seen the original,
it just looks like, why is Ted Cruz?
That's my girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like if you don't see the original picture, it's like, why is Ted Cruz with this chick?
Yeah.
All right, so here comes a couple adepts. Oh yeah, there's a StarCraft game happening. I forgot.
There's some zealots attacking wings.
All right, so he does take out the zealot, and let's see, will in fact take out the second adept. All right, so that was how many? Was that seven? Seven. What's it called? 7 Lings kills for that? I don't even know.
The other adept is down. So, I think the trades were moderately okay for both sides, but I think that Bears is happier trading out
gasless for
units for units.
Yeah.
With that kind of a build, Shadver's looking to kill a drone or kill some drones, slow him down.
Yeah.
Bears is pretty much where he wants to be economically. And I mean, as you can see with his expansion just coming up now, Shadver definitely is further behind than where he could have been if he had gone for a faster expansion.
Yep.
In order to get that pressure off.
I'm actually interested to see what Bears does here, because he is getting Overlord speed, but I don't see Evolution Chamber, so it doesn't look like it's going to be drops or anything. There's Evolution Chamber now. Does he have a Baneling Nest too? No. It may just be straight Ling drops. And in that case, I think it could be very strong, but this seems a little bit late for just pure Ling drops.
Yeah.
Because I think Shadver will have enough to defend it once
we're
this
seeing
happens.
basically the same build out of Shadver from last game. Immortal, War Prism.
Yeah.
This kind of thing. And now he's throwing down his extra gateways. So I think that this feels like what Shadver's comfortable with.
Yeah, maybe like a comfortable ladder build, that he just plays this over and over again and gets his win and gets home. Gets home.
It definitely looks like a strong build.
Yeah.
In terms of doing some early pressure, and then you have the freedom with this War Prism to kind of do what you want.
Oh, I know what this is. Sorry, it's not just Ling drops, like Queen Ling drop. This could be very strong actually. With this many queens, this many Lings, what's he got to defend? And he's actually sending the War Prism across with 2 adepts. So maybe he spots it, possibly.
Yeah, interesting. If he spots this, does that? Because I think if he knows it's coming, it probably becomes a lot.
Because he's not going to have anything to defend these 2 adepts at home, because everything's in the Overlords right now, or they're down to natural.
Drones already are starting to fall.
Yeah.
He's going to bring the Lings up, so he sees that there's a lot of Lings on the map.
Yeah.
I don't know if that clues him into drops, but it may clue him into something.
Yeah. He probably thinks something's up. Alright, here comes the Lings into the Overlords.
He's expecting a frontal assault because here's 3 pylons being put up. He's moving his entire army down.
Yep.
This War Prism, depends on where it is, going to have a lot to do with his ability to see this, because he has no other scouting over here.
Alright, yeah. Let's see. If everything drops in the main and takes out pylons really quickly, this could be rough.
Bears is bringing these Lings up here.
These Lings are going to get destroyed.
Here come these Overlords. And
the distraction is going to work, because he's going to be way out of position to defend in the main.
It's very hard for him to keep the production alive.
Alright.
And that pylon is powering a lot of stuff.
Where's the militia core?
It's all the way out with his natural.
Wait, where's? Oh, there it is. He's not even trying to defend it. He's just gonna. Is he gonna sack this, or is he go for base raid?
Base racing.
All right. I guess with 4. Oh, he's gonna trigger all 4 of these pylon overcharges, which is a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, I think he's completely given up his main.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, he's gonna trigger all 3 of these photon overcharges at once, so he's not gonna have much to defend the second time they come down.
That is true.
He's not gonna have the energy for it.
Other side of the map, can Bears stop his army?
I don't think either can stop this army, but.
That's who's better equipped to win a base race here.
But I do think that Shadver can stop the mining before Bears can. So I think. Oh, I don't know. Depends.
Very important thing to note: Shadver has a bank.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, Shadver's reinforces may, well, with the photon overcharges, may be able to hold this. Oh, he is actually bringing the queens back. Yeah, I don't think he could hold this base trade situation with the 2 immortals still racking up damage everywhere. Well, see how many. There's still 16 mining drones.
Yeah, his main is still here, but even if this was to go into a trade, like they trade out everything here, and Bear's left with the main, and Shadver's left with his natural. There's more minerals on the natural because
yeah, for sure. And Shadver's army is just so much stronger than.
Yeah.
It's just pure lings versus the depths, and I know very well how badly that goes. All right, so what's Bear's follow up here? Is he gonna lair? He kept all his queens alive. Lost both of his expansions though, so he's got pretty much no tech.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna just come down here and retake his natural. Fly these wings away.
He's gonna evacuate the lings. So he's gonna keep those lings alive, which is a win. You don't want to sack those lings in the main for no reason.
Especially with how scrappy this game is going to become now, those little things do matter.
Yeah. So they're basically both their tech has been reset, but the important part is Shadver kept these 2 immortals alive, and all these adepts are still.
And if you still look at the money, it's just so much money available for Shadver. He's even taking this. He even has this 3rd over here.
Yeah. Well, transfuse is quite powerful, but I don't know if it's that powerful. Well, actually, this would be a little hard to break. I don't know if he could do this. I don't know if Shadver could break this.
I don't know if he has to.
Yeah, he doesn't really.
He's ahead economically. He can try to.
He did also just force 14 more lings when I know that Bears did not want to make 14 lings.
Yeah.
Because he really wants to drone right now. He really wants to get his economy back in shape. He wants to get his tech going.
Now we're seeing an infestation pit from Bears. So is that is that a?
I'm not sure. Maybe he wants to get a bunch of queens, get a couple ultras out, and just transfuse for days.
It's a couple ultras. Placement transfuses. And that is a
50 style
placement, which is going to get shut down.
Oh, that's awkward. Yeah.
I like it. He has the drop overlords.
Yeah. Why not, right? But it's just this. But he knows the problem is this war prison, right? That's gonna be chasing him. It's always gonna be like that. That area is always gonna be traversed. So he's gonna get spotted.
The fact that right now there's not that much room for Shadver to get this war prison in. I mean, with only being on a base and a half, there's not like it's not like he has all this room to fly around. So it's gonna end up being in in that general airspace a lot too. So getting pathogen, I mean, he's gonna lose a lot of drones in here, but he is getting pathogen land, so he's looking to go for infestors.
Alright.
Infestor Queen Ling army.
Infestor Queen Ling. Alright. I still think though, the only way I can see this really working, right, is if he drops a Baneling Nest, he fungals all the adepts and runs Banelings to the adepts. I'm not sure what else he could do, because adepts are still going to shred lings no matter how many lings you have. Right?
I mean, his immortal count's starting to get very high. He's getting the adept upgrade.
Yeah.
Just looking at the supplies, you can just see how much the economy has completely swung in.
Yeah, Shadver's got double the supply. What's his tech? I didn't even check. Does Shadver try to tech it off?
He's just Twilight with Robo.
He's just gonna get the upgrade to the I hate lings upgrade. Yeah. So it looks like
Bears will have a slight upgrade lead on one thing that is going for him.
Slight.
He'll have 1-1 versus there's not even a forge up yet for Shadver. I mean, that being said, it's not like 1-1 lings destroy adepts anyway, but
yeah. I was gonna say the only issue of upgrades is doesn't matter what your upgrades are against adepts, they will still two-shot your lings. That's I've had that struggle for a while. And look, he's even gonna break these rocks down and say, "Come on, I dare you."
Yeah.
The stare down commences, and they both run away.
There is no way those lings are engaging this army.
Yep. He's gonna try to run by. He's gotta get out of there first of all. I can see. Let's see. What's he got? I don't
know if he can break this position up here with this many queens, infestors, and spine crawlers, but he can definitely kill his third really easily.
Oh yeah, this third's definitely gone.
That many immortals, he can just click on it and it's dead.
Bears is gonna go for a backstab here and see what happens. There is the Multi-Core full energy and a bunch of pylons for Photon Overcharge, so I don't think he's gonna get too much done. The third does go down.
Even if he can't break this, we're at a point economically where Bears is just, you can't survive on one base economy now.
Alright, it's gonna be the mass shade either scout, and this is the moment where he's deciding, should I just say fuck it and go for it? And he does decide fuck it and goes for it.
Dropping infested Terrans as opposed to fungal.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets the fungal, he's not gonna get enough damage out to kill him.
The immortals, but this many.
Yeah, that's a GG. I love that feeling when you're or I shouldn't say love. You know that feeling where you see all the death shapes come up your ramp, you're like, is he gonna go for it? He's gonna go for it, and just they all appear and you're really sad.
You're like, is he gonna go for it? He's gonna go for it, and then you have like a ton of 2/2 bio and just stim and kill them all. Yeah. That's a great feeling.
Yeah, yeah. But when you have only lings and
then it's not a.
And there's more adepts than there are lings, it's kind of sad.
Problem.
Yeah, slightly. Alright, so we got a 3-1 score for all in. Shabber completing the double kill. I don't know. Is that a thing?
I think so.
We call it a double kill, or we call it a... I don't know. It's not an all kill. It's all I know of is all kills and reverse all kills.
It's a 2 kill.
It's a 2 kill.
I think so.
Orbital. All right.
Is this a best of 7?
Yeah, best of 7.
This is match point. 3-1.
Yeah. Please, custom games. Please, I believe in you. I believe. I'm just gonna search it actually. God damn. Come on. Come on. Maybe I'm just bugged on searching for games that aren't in the current map pool. Cause like, but the ladder maps show up immediately, perfectly, unless it's hard coded in or something.
What map are we looking for?
Orbital. Cause that's in the old map pool, not in this one.
See if it's any easier for me to search for it.
Cause you could just go to Blizzard maps and then go non-ladder maps, but it's just not coming up.
Well, search wide, it's not coming up.
Come on. I believe. It's a spinning circle of doom, death. I don't know.
Actually, I think I know the best way to find it.
Oh.
Is go to recently played. Because in theory, you have played it more recently than most maps. That's how I found it.
Well, I can't even load anything outside the current ladder maps. I can't load.
Hold on, if you want me to create the game, and I can make you the leader.
Yeah. Maybe. Do I got it? It's like not letting me even join.
It says pending.
Alright, I'm gonna log out and log back in.
I think you're just not allowed.
I think Battle.net actually... Do they still have the bug with Battle.net where like once you come out of a game it fucks you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, come on. Nope. Come on. Oh yeah, I have to actually turn off StarCraft and turn StarCraft back on. That's what it was. Oh god. Come on. I feel like I have to talk nice to I don't know, if StarCraft was a lover, would you have to be nice to her? Or would you like it dirty and rough?
Well, when you put it like that.
Alright, where are you at? Shit. Oh wait, is he still in game? Fuck. we got Monk. Oh, he's relogging, I think. He's free to relog in. I don't know what I'm doing. I think Monk's relogging in. Oh shit! So let me see what's going on with the Alpha League thing.
There's not a snake. Yeah.
Alright, who else? Is Monk playing? Is Monk actually playing? Monk's like practically GM, I swear to God. I played versus Terra, he does not miss a beat. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Because I don't think he ladders much, and I think he's pretty, like, if he laddered, he'd be top masters for sure.
Is this a TVP?
Looks like a TVP. So I am way out of it.
Have we ever casted a TVP?
To us? I don't believe so.
It never happens.
Probably not. Is Mock ready?
I don't think we've ever casted a TVT either.
No, not that. No,
there was one.
Was
there was the 2x Reaper against 3cc.
Oh yeah, that. Oh, don't remind me of that game. Ew, it was 4cc before Brax, and then
It never happened.
whoever manipulation was playing it. I'm sorry, I can't remember. He actually didn't know where the base was.
It was like the first day of the new season.
Yeah, so that it was on Invader, and they didn't know where the base was.
Yeah.
So he scouted of Reapers and couldn't find them. Oh, that was.
Yeah, that game.
It's a little painful. Alrighty. So we're here. Blast from the, like, 3 months ago past. Playing as the light blue, teal, I don't know, Terran. The last hope for Team Unrivaled. It is Monk.
And up here in the top right, looking to close things out for Team All In, we have Shad.
Shad, we're trying to go for the 3-0. Yeah, it'll be quite a. I think it'd be quite an achievement if he goes 3-0 because these. I mean, to win 1 game or 2 games in an all kill is one thing, but if you go 3-0, that you just feel like you're better than everybody else, right?
But the fact that you beat their, in theory, designated anti-Protoss.
You beat their counter pick, right?
Yeah.
Now, well, if you win 3, you didn't only beat their 1 counter pick, you've beaten both counter picks.
Yeah. So we're seeing Gateway double gas out of Shadver. So, obviously we haven't seen any TVP games out of him, but this kind of strikes me as a similar type of build where you're sort of delaying expansions to go for some faster tech, whether it's Adepts or often you can see this with either a fast Twilight or a fast Stargate.
Yeah.
Over here on the other side, we're seeing very standard Reaper expansion from our Terran player. And I like this because it lets you scout, it lets you see what's going on, you know, counting pylons, knowing when they expand.
Yeah.
And, you know, every once in a while you can sneak in and grab a probe, but not very often.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I really like Reapers in general, just as an opening Terran unit, it's so safe, right? Because you're almost guaranteed to spot everything that's going on.
Yeah. The only thing you do have to be careful of is if they go for a fast mothership core.
That is true. I've gotten
they
wrecked by that.
cast Photon Overcharge. your Reaper dies.
Yeah, immediately.
And so Monk's going for a bunker on the low ground.
It's just yeah.
Which is interesting. I've been recently putting instead of walling off with a barracks, lifting my barracks, walling with a bunker, and then doing that because it's a lot stronger against the depths. But I guess this placement works in that similar fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're seeing Monk very conservative with his Reaper. He's just scouting for proxies.
Yeah, even using 2 SCVs to come out here and scout for proxies.
He's being very, very cautious against it.
Mm-hmm.
While we're seeing just a Stargate inside Shadver's base, which could end up working out very interestingly, where you could say that maybe Monk's being too cautious, where if he had just immediately scouted with this Reaper, he seeds this. Maybe now that there's an Adept and a Militia core out, he doesn't actually get to the back of his base.
Oh, he's gonna see it anyway. Looks like it.
Anyway.
Or is he? Maybe not.
Round. I think he is not.
No, he's not.
So, I don't know. I think that his how cautious Monk was in the beginning of that game for proxies may end up costing him a little bit, which is always the big trade-off you have with any kind of these builds, where what do you want to be what do you want to essentially be cautious against?
Mm-hmm.
Although Monk is going for the Cyclone, which is really my favorite unit in PvP.
Yeah, he's really safe in the beginning, right? Against pretty much anything.
And he's going for an engineering bay, so even though he didn't see the Stargate, he's putting himself in a position to have the tools to defend against it.
Yeah.
On the other side, we're seeing Shadver follow up this Stargate with 3 gates and a robo.
Yeah, so, he even has Marines in the middle line, like he knows.
Yeah, so this is something fair. And I mean, you are seeing a lot of Stargate openings out on, at least back in the last season on this map, it was very common to see Stargate openings. And he's got the Cyclone right in the exact place you want it to defend against this. Cyclone locks on.
It's 1, 2, just 2. Yeah, it's not enough. It's funny because like I think I've seen 1 Cyclone, or no, probably like I'll say 5 Cyclones in my entire ladder career as a Zerg, and they're all in the same game because the guy tried to go mass Cyclones. That's it. I've never seen those Cyclones.
Yeah, I'm only making them against Protoss. But
yeah.
Against Protoss, they're just so outstandingly good at defending a lot of this stuff. We're seeing a Robo Bay and a forward from Shadver.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he, with that, we're probably going to try and see him go into a Disruptor play, which I'm always very fascinated to watch how Protoss control their Disruptors and how Terrans respond in turn. Monk getting up his 3rd. So Monk playing this I mean, to be honest, just totally standard.
Mm-hmm.
Reaper opening, expand, make a Cyclone, defend, go into your barracks.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I feel like you don't see many disruptors, right? The, like high level games, WCS level, Korea GSL level. You don't see that many disruptors because Terrans are just really good at splitting. Mm-hmm. But I feel like at this, good but not pro level, I think they'd be a lot more effective.
Yeah,
not saying Monk is bad at splitting units, but
yeah, I mean,
I don't think he's Tasia.
For a while, and one quick thing to say, we're seeing Phoenix is also out of Shadver.
Or
so this looks like it's gonna be like Phoenix. Oh, this is actually Phoenix.
It's a Colossus.
Oh, well, this is something
I
have not seen.
Who did that? Which? It's some Chinese Protoss.
All the Chinese
Protoss did this, right? Like Max said,
and they
Jin.
were all winning like crazy, and then Tasia played them all and just said,
"Yeah, made him look a little silly."
20 Vikings and just murdered everything.
Yeah. Tasia just likes to do that.
This is not something you see very often. And the one thing is, drop play is completely shut down.
Oh, that's definitely true.
By these Phoenixes. He sees a Colossus, so he's going to know there's at least something slightly out of the ordinary.
Yeah. But these Phoenixes are in the other side of the base, so this drop might get in.
He might be able to get in, but the big thing is he's not
going to be able to get out. The Phoenix come over, take out the medevac, and
these Stalkers already in position. I have a hard time seeing how Shadver's going to take damage from this.
Yeah.
Both players' 3rds down, though, so they are going into normal macro play. Supply is pretty much even. Economy is basically even.
see.
Second factory going down, so it looks like we're going to be trying to see Liberators out of Monk.
So it's going to be Liberators.
Drops coming in.
And Liberators shouldn't do anything, right? Because of the Phoenixes?
He is going to get these Widow Mines down, and ooh, that's a nice shot on some probes. Got to burrow the second one.
I can get a stalker for it. Where is he? Is he have oh, there's an observer there.
Now he sees the entire army. So gets a few probe kills, a stalker, and sees the army. So that drop, he didn't do that much, but
I mean, he only killed 7 workers-ish, but
yeah, that's actually pretty good then. With that, especially with seeing the army, I think that was actually really quite worth it.
It's almost like a scouting drop. You're saying, right?
Yeah. And it's not something to underestimate, especially when Shadver's doing something that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Blink, also, so this is a very, very heart of the swarm.
I was gonna say we were back in time here.
esque kind of game. I think that Liberators should be pretty good against this, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We're seeing a Viking coming out of the starport. Shadver had, Monk, that is, has eked out a little bit of a supply lead here.
Yeah. This push, I feel like, could be scary, but there's no Vikings with this push, right? So I feel like it's a lot less scary than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, without the Vikings, I mean, if this was Heart of the Swarm, I would say 100% without the Vikings, this push can't do anything. Now, this is, like the Void, and these Colossus are much less effective.
much weaker, right?
So I'm not as comfortable making a real call here.
Yeah. I think he scanned and saw the 3 Colossus and didn't want to touch that.
It's 1-1 against 2-0. So upgrade's relatively even.
Yeah.
This is very. I mean, he knows there are Phoenixes on the map. Granted, they're not here, but this is dangerous.
Yeah, I was gonna say you come across this like chasm here. Phoenixes catch you out, you could be in trouble.
Dead. Now he's actually gonna get.
Oh, he's out of position.
Up here, and this is gonna do a lot of damage.
Where's the?
It actually looks like Shadver's just gonna return the favor and go the other side of the map.
Is there a mothership core here somewhere? Are we gonna have another?
Seen a mothership form. Oh no, it's got. Oh no, he's gonna recall. Never mind.
I was gonna say, oh, it takes out a Colossus though at the recall. Takes out the second Colossus in recall.
Oh, and the units were a little bit move commanding there.
Yes.
Issues getting in with the building, and
yeah, that didn't.
Commanding supply lead now from our Terran.
That recall was a little rough because he lost all of his big units during the recall, which got nothing off.
And the big thing is, it comes down to one of the things I'll say a lot about just StarCraft in general, where I feel like one of the worst things you can be is in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Started going for it, he runs across the map, and then
he came back.
Decides, no, I'm going to come back, and I feel like in that situation,
yeah, just go for it or not, right?
Go for it or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you do sit halfway, it ends up being worse than both options.
Yeah, for sure. And now you have this huge swell of bile coming across with Viking support, even though all the Colossus died.
Yeah.
And I don't think Shadver can hold this.
And I mean, yeah, it's just with this many units, this third this fourth is certainly going down.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be very hard.
Just with no splash damage in Shadver's army. Well, okay, there's 1 Colossus up.
Colossus, but this is not. I mean, and even so.
And this Colossus is moving across the map. Okay, no, I was a little afraid he's gonna rally it across the map. You know, when you have the Colossus locked into the observer.
Yeah.
And you walk it all the way across.
2-2 bio, and the other thing is when we were saying with the original push, there aren't any Vikings with this, so we're a little bit afraid.
Yeah.
Now there are plenty of Vikings. This Colossus is going to die.
This Colossus might get one or maybe 2 swipes out and then just get
the mothership
destroyed, right?
Even knocking down these rocks, which I think might even be a mistake here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like monks might hit from the other side, so it's not going to come much into play. But I don't see how he can hold a force if Eddie. I don't know how he can hold his third.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, his main's about mined out. His natural's getting there. He's going to be on basically 2 bases very, very soon.
We're seeing Monk taking his 4th on his own. His production's good.
Yeah, I think Monk's actually going to wait for his 3/3, then go in for the killing blow, right?
Yeah. And I mean, I think he can go in pretty much.
He can go in whenever, but he's just going to play it safe.
Here comes the Widow Mine drop. He has a cannon in place, so I think that Shadver should be relatively okay against this.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
probes.
I didn't see that drop, but a lot of wood mines just killed a whole bunch of probes.
Yeah, in terms of probes, he's okay, but now this army is just going to be too much.
Yeah, there's no way you can hold this.
As you can see, the Vikings totally rained down, killing the Colossus incredibly quickly. And without the Colossus, there's just nothing.
Yeah, this army is just going to get shredded by the stim bio with medevacs for it.
And now supplies are up 100, and Monk is going to pull it back.
Yeah, that looked almost too like clutch. I don't know. Like it was so standard and so like just perfect. It felt almost unfair. No, I'm not gonna say unfair.
You can see that in the openings. Certainly, coming out of it, Monk came out in a strong position, defending the Oracle, losing basically nothing. But even looking at the supply at the army value chart, you can see that before that recall, the army values were slightly in favor of Shadver, but it was that recall when he lost all of his Colossus for free that things just completely spiraled. And Colossus are so expensive that losing them for free is just really not something you can it's still worth it.
Alright, so Alpha's sort of happening right now. We're just gonna finish this and then switch over to whatever game they're into. Or we can cast the replays. I don't know.
Whatever we want.
Yeah. Well, I think we should finish this. We're going to the ace match here. We should finish this, right?
Well, I think we're one game off.
Alright. Who's left? I don't even know. Is there one map left now?
We've played on Frozen.
Is it Prion?
Dust or Rena. Well, no, the both, unless they've been vetoed, the ruins are still left, right?
Wait, is this? No. Wait, is it 3-1 or 3-2?
3-2.
Oh, motherfucker! I thought it was an ace match.
Last it was 3-1, and it was 3-2.
Alright, sure. So I'm gonna guess. Alright, so it looks like Grozin's gonna. Grozen? I'm gonna say Grozen is gonna play. I forgot. Grozen's Zerg, right? I'm not losing my mind. Well, it's a good guess if anyone all in. I don't know who it is.
No,
it's probably Zerg.
So I apologize to
Zerg.
anyone who's hearing lots of static and fans. I'm not entirely sure where it's coming from, but I think it's the
I don't know what happened. I think it's just I made it a lot louder. I'm not sure yet.
No one is under attack.
Prion? We're going to Prion. Okay, do I have to fucking leave again and come back?
Ted Cruz, I'm totally fine.
Oh no, is Prion in the? No, Prion's in the map pool, so I could do it.
So you can do it. So
yeah.
It's okay. Oh god.
All right. Nice ZVT on Prion. Should be fun. I'm interested to see what kind of crazy shit happens. Because I feel like Monk with a lot of minerals is probably going to be scary too. Or Grozin just makes a whole bunch of Roach Ravager and wins. You know what I've been actually doing on Prion versus Terran?
Mm-hmm.
Taking my third as their gold and then just like spreading creep backwards.
Yes. Hashtag things Zergs think of.
Yep.
Well,
Monk didn't want to play. I don't know.
he's like praying right now.
What is Monk's actual? What's his portrait? Oh, it's a Spear of a Dune.
Yeah.
Oh, he got level 50 of everything. Holy shit! Yo, Monk has the most complete profile I've ever seen. All brutal missions Wing Delivery, all brutal missions Heart of the Storm, all brutal missions Legacy of the Void. Level 50 on all 3 races. Like,
Wow. Putting in time.
put in time to this game for sure.
I'm gonna move my phone away from my computer. So
Alright, looks like we're ready to go. Alright, we're gonna head into this. I forgot to put the score up last game. I gotta remember. I'm gonna always forget. It's also like a pain in the ass because it's like Control Shift S7.
that's not complicated.
Yeah. So what's his name? What's his name? The guy who made Game Heart. Come on now, make it a little bit easier for me.
If it's harder to do that than to like inject larva.
Yeah. All right. So in the top left-hand corner, we have the blue Zerg trying to close it out again for Team All In. It is All In's Grozen. I don't know.
And over here in the bottom right, we have still the Final Hope Monk.
Oh shit. Oh, what does it? Oh, I did it. Shit, this is really hard to do. Okay, best of 7. I'm just like I just spam the sound on and off. Okay.
Apparently people want to know about your trophies.
My trophies. That's always a question because those.
A very common question.
Yeah, it's because who has a bunch of trophies in their basement?
Yeah.
It's not mine, right? It's all my dad's shit. All right. So what do we got? Hatch first, command center first. Looks good.
What I like to say.
That's the type of game I like to see, right?
That's what I do. So.
Yeah. This map I'm absolutely fine because this ramp is so small and easy to defend. Like, what's gonna happen if you command center first, right? I guess worst case scenario you get like 12 pulled, but then if you get 12 pulled, you're dead anyway. Right?
I have not found that many things. I mean, it depends a little bit on the rush distance, but I don't know. I have very rarely died to CC when I CC.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I think that the fear might be more the other way, where you might be a little bit afraid that if a Zerg just does whatever the hell.
Oh yeah, you can't put pressure on. You're saying?
Yeah, or you have no map control, you have no pressure, you have no Reapers, you have no scouting, and I feel like that may be the bigger fear as opposed to just dying to some kind of aggression. Which, to be honest, in terms of like game design, I think is actually the better way to go. Like, I would prefer a world where you're afraid to go CC first as a Terran because you might not kill the Zerg, as opposed to you're just going to die to something.
Yeah,
I think
makes
it's
sense.
less binary.
Yeah. So the only thing interesting to see right here is Grozen has not pulled off of gas. Usually, at least what I think the build is, well, a good build to do is you get 100 minerals, then pull off 2 of your drones, and then go into then slowly build up gas to a lair. What he's actually gonna do is stay on gas and build a roach warren. So I think he may try doing that bust.
And I mean, he's gonna have a lot of minerals to do it with.
Yeah, it's gonna be yeah, I mean, because he saturated the gold immediately as soon as it finished. He pulled, I think, 8 or 9 workers off his main. So he's automatically getting that full benefit of the gold base as soon as that thing finished.
There's one bunker up here. I think there's a fair chance he's going to need a second.
It's going to have stim starting now. Reactor. How many units does Monk have? He just has these 2 marines, right? And he's going to tech into 3rd barracks and a factory.
Yeah. And he's actually going to fly this over. So this is either going to be Hellions or Widowmines. Probably Hellions, which do not do very much against the Roach.
Yeah, would a standard play here have been gone for to go for siege tanks? Right?
I personally am almost always going for an early tank because how common I see these builds and how much I like to have tanks to then turn around and put pressure on the other side of the map. I really think Hellions have fallen out of favor because of just how often you see early roaches.
Yeah.
And I mean, this kind of a push, he's going to see it, but it's going to be.
Or is he?
Very,
oh, now he saw the roach. He knows.
Very
That's
hard
a lot of
to
lings.
hold with what units he has. immediately pulling these SCVs. But one of the things with Corrosive Bile, he can kill the repairing SCVs very fast. And we see that right there. A couple SCVs fall immediately. Bunker's down. With that bunker down, it's going to be very hard for Monk to be able to get down this ramp.
This is looking a little bit rough because there's no siege tank out. There's one Marauder, and these roaches are just gonna. They're up the ramp too, so they're on top of the production as well. And there's nothing inside in Grozen's production besides Ling, so he's just gonna keep going for the kill here.
Yeah.
Although he's gonna clean this up, perhaps, but he's gonna lose a lot of SCVs for it.
He's losing a lot of SCVs. And he's down to 17 SCVs. And these follow-up wings are still here.
Go. I almost tried to select the Lings and try to make him attack.
As these wings get in...
yeah, these Lings getting on top of the Marauder is going to be probably close to game.
Maybe too many Lings to be able to clear up, and there's a G game.
Yeah, there's a G game. There it is. Grozen in all-in fashion takes out Unrivaled's Mong with an all-in. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish we saw some macro ZBT, but I'm not gonna complain about a win. Full bias as the all-in caster.
The all-in caster, as we whine about our balance.
The thing for me, right, is I've played a couple games against Monk and like some random obs games, and his macro ZBT is strong as hell, and I wanted to see how much multitasking and macro he could do. But yeah, so GG's Unrivaled, GG's everyone in all in. I think we fielded 3 out of 4 Zergs, right? 3 Zergs?
3 Zergs.
Yeah. Oh wait, was it 3 Zergs? No.
Yeah, it was Shadver, Protoss.
No, Shadver was Protoss.
No, it was 2 Zergs.
2 Zergs and a Protoss.
Only
Yeah.
3 players plus.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. I think if you're gonna stick around, I'm gonna try to get into our Alpha League match. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. But I will let you know. I'm gonna go to this screen for a second.